don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true.
Yeah. So, if you don't mind, can we talk to you first alone? I'll kind of explain what's going on.
This is Anthony Bezio, a 66-year-old man. What he doesn't know is that officers are here because he's been engaging in unthinkable acts.
Look like the one that you may use. Do you mind if we talk to him alone?
No, I want to hear what it is. Just tell me.
Well, I'll tell you when we talk to them.
No, I want to know. Go ahead.
Hi. Mr. Bezio has been Bezio, quite Bezio, overly Bezio. When you find out exactly what he's been Bezio in, you might almost feel like I should have mind my own Bezio-ness. So here we go with Mr. Bezio. Viewer discretion is advised. And I will say kudos to the wife. Hey, look, listen, ladies. It's okay to stand firm on your conviction sometimes. And this woman did just that. Here we go.
It might be better. Okay.
What is it?
On February 5th, 2025, detectives assigned to the Crimes Against Children Unit received a tip that child pornography was being accessed and shared via the internet. When they began their investigation, detectives used various investigative techniques to identify Anthony Bezio as the prime suspect. When they paid him a visit, what they discovered was very disturbing.
Oh boy.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Sorry.
How can I help you?
My name is Corporal Carrie Yates. This is my partner, Corporal Grill.
Hey, how are you?
We're just kind of in the area, just kind of investigating some internet activity.
Okay.
Are you the homeowner?
Yes.
Awesome. What is your name, sir?
Tony.
Tony?
Yeah.
Is that your legal name, or do you go by
Anthony.
Anthony? Oh, hi, Tony. Will you from the left?
Yeah, no.
Oh, good.
I've had a case of dog down the street before. Does that happen?
And what is your last name?
This year.
Bisio.
I
What is your date of birth?
4/16/58.
Will?
Old.
Oh my goodness. Hi, puppers. What's the puppy's name?
Marco.
So cute.
What is it?
Quickly, I've noticed a trend, and here's the trend. And I don't know if it's a trend because of the nature or is a trend because of the result of the issue. Maybe you've seen this too. There's a certain look that these people have, a very specific look and a demeanor that you can almost tell, I know what they're there for. If you do know what they're there for, put it in the comment section ahead of time. Be the first to pick it up.
A good cell phone for you. Okay. Do you have any email addresses?
AA58 this year.
AA.
58 this year.
Oh, 58.
At gmail.com.
Okay. Any other emails?
I have an old one, AABisio at yahoo.com. But I don't use it anymore.
No, of course not.
You don't use it anymore?
No.
Okay. What is Gene's phone number? And do you guys have internet here?
You know, that should have been a dead giveaway. The first time I saw this, I didn't catch on to it. Then it hit me later on. The sign, sir, that you should have caught on that they know way more than you think, is that they mention the name of somebody else that didn't ask you about. Isn't that kind of wild? Hey, look, and at a lot of ways, it's okay because now you're on the back foot. See, you are hanging out thinking, crap, they showed up. And here comes the best part of this entire interaction, the one person that's the superstar of this video.
Who's your provider?
Not the dog.
Spectrum? Okay. How long do you guys have them?
Years.
Years? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good company to go with.
So,
How long you guys lived here for?
So what's going on?
so how long have you lived here?
Year and a half.
You have, okay, very nice. So we have, is that Jean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
what's going on?
Hi, so my name's Corporal Carrie Yates. This is my partner, Corporal Grill.
Yeah.
We're just here kind of investigating some internet activity.
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind, can we talk to you first alone? I'll kind of explain what's going on.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you have a identification?
It's in my car. I can go grab it.
Yeah. Let's
No problem.
get an
You have your-
identification.
Mine's in my car.
There's your car.
Yeah, I can just wait.
Thank you.
I mean, it's my badge.
Who are you with?
Sheriff's Office, Pinellas County.
And what are you investigating?
So there's some suspicious internet activity. I don't know the details of it. It's her case, but we do this a lot. We've been doing it all morning. Out to different houses because of internet activity.
What kind of internet activity?
Like inappropriate internet activity.
You see, at this moment, what you're looking at is the demeanor of a man that's hoping that the lady ossifer doesn't go into much detail with the wife there. What he neglects to, I think, anticipate is that the wife is already on that time already. She's already thinking, you know what? I need to hear. How did Cat Williams put it? Everything. I need to hear everything. You tell me exactly what my husband's been doing. I don't care what it is, you tell me. Woo! It gets so much better.
Stuff that shouldn't be on the internet. And so like I said, she's gonna know the details about this one.
I don't know.
But it probably has to do something to do with your guys' internet, would be my guess. Just based off my experience with that stuff. So, but she has all the details on it and whatnot. We do like this is like our 8th house today, so we do this all the time.
And why did you pick our house?
So IP addresses, you know what that is?
Yes.
Yeah, so it comes back. My guess is it came back to this house, but she can explain that better. She knows the details of the case. So,
Well, I haven't been on anything illegal.
okay.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm just here reporting. I'm just just reacting to it. People. That's all I'm doing. But again, Jean, you go, girl. You go.
Marco, get in the house.
That's the main case. Sometimes something pops up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anthony Bezio appears visibly unsettled as he begins to realize where this investigation is heading.
Yeah.
As time goes on, he grows increasingly uncomfortable answering questions in front of his wife.
I wonder why.
Cute dog.
Yeah.
Marco, come here. Marco,
So what's going on?
So have you ever looked at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children?
Come here. Marco. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when there's like social media platforms or like internet-based platforms
Okay.
that get like some suspicious activity,
Yeah.
they send it to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Cyber Tips,
Okay.
and they kind of filter out and send it to us or
Okay.
the appropriate
Okay.
agency.
I got you.
So we just got a tip that was just kind of suspicious in nature, so they want us to come out and investigate.
Well, yeah. Let me know what it is.
Do you have any social media?
Yes. Yeah.
Which ones do you use?
I use Twitter.
Okay.
Well, X
Yeah.
and Facebook
Okay.
and True Social.
Instagram.
Well, barely on Instagram.
Yeah.
I have Instagram because my granddaughter's on Instagram.
Make sure you log that specific statement, please. Please remember that. And if you don't remember anything else, please also remember that there is such a time in the history of the internet where there was a period in time where there was a thing called Instagram model. Do y'all remember that? You remember that? Where every chica that there was trying to get their modeling fame started on Instagram, and they would be putting any and everything. In fact, it's probably still going on today. I don't know. I don't keep track of it, but I'm pretty sure back when I was doing all my crap, I knew was heavily going on Instagram. But what he just said there was kind of, to me, troubling. It might not be for most, but it was for me. He has Instagram because of his granddaughter. Now, he got grandkids. He's got grandkids. I want that to set in, that the man has grandkids, and what they're going to suggest that he has done, and you will hear him talk about, makes you worry for the grandchild. Or at least it did me.
Oh, nice.
And, that's it.
Okay. What's your Twitter or X username?
Do you need your phone?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I think it's
Uh-huh.
Angel 416, something like that.
Okay. Do you only have one account or do you have
Just
any?
one.
Just one account? Okay.
Yes.
And what about your other social media names? You said you had Facebook?
Facebook, it's just with Google, so AA58 Bezio. I'm not sure what it says on there.
If it's your Facebook, sir, it normally at your age should be your name. That's how people find you. Your email rarely has anything to do with your handle, unless of course you can't figure, you don't want to put your name out there and you just use your email as your handle. It's rare for people your age, but you might do it. You might do it. What it sounds like, this is just me, you're having a hard time trying to pick and choose which social media you tell them you have. That's what it sounds. It sounds like you have some other ones out there that you don't want nobody knowing you have, and bro, they already know. Just they already know, and they're fully aware of what's going on. They're just waiting to see if you're going to be forthcoming.
Is that going to be with AA Bezio, 58 Bezio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to Facebook. What am I on here? Oh, Tony Bezio. Tony Bezio.
That's easy.
And let's see. On Instagram. Oops.
I want you to look at the wife real quick. And I feel for her. I really do. Because in her mind, she's probably running down all the possibilities that this could mean. She's already in her head lost in chaos because of what she's witnessing here. And also, it doesn't seem like she's that surprised that her husband might be involved in some interesting internet activity either. I'm not a body language expert. I'm just going by the half presence in the door, the head facing down, unwillingness to really acknowledge the husband. It's just a sense of disappointment. It feels like in the interaction. It feels like.
How can I look into that? Okay. This is the one I don't ever use. So.
It's kind of old.
Yeah.
It's funny, you create these accounts and then you just
Yeah.
forget about them.
Probably a lot you
Oh, here it
about.
is.
Yeah.
Tony Bezio.
Tony Bezio too. Okay. Okay.
And this one, oh wow, that's a real old email. So that one I'm doing a long time ago
One.
is at AOL.com.
It's an AOL.
Yeah, that's ancient. That's
I still got AOL.
forever.
Oh my god.
I was
You
checking.
had a Yahoo one too, didn't you?
Yeah, I gave her that one.
You know, when I first got onto the interwebs back in the 90s, when it really was starting to kick off, not much was known by the regular user about how the internet was going to function. You just knew that This was a brand new type of technology that you can find whatever you wanted to find on this box that wasn't a TV. And most people who join the internet late are unaware of the thing called footprints. They're unaware of these tracking of cookies, if you will, cache. Okay. There's so many things that people are just not aware of when it comes to the internet. And they somehow think because it's an old email, that there are no fingerprints, lines to usability, records linked to it because you ain't used it. It's still there, still available, still gathering dust. I think in his case, he thought, oh, that's old, which would tell them, don't worry, it's an old email when I signed up, which means I don't use it. That's not what that would entail. It just means that you've been doing this a long time, sir. I think you're incriminating yourself more than you're redeeming.
I was checking out a Tractor Supply once and gave it AOL, and the kid was like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh."
I know, right?
Oh, man. So this is how the tip comes in, like I'm explaining. Have you ever seen it before?
No. Can I get my glasses?
Yeah, go right ahead.
No, I didn't.
No idea, huh?
I go on the
I tell you, it's something the way they move.
You've got a beautiful home.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I should really love your floor. The wood look.
Yeah, it's luxury vinyl.
Is it?
Oh, I don't know. Is this luxury vinyl, Tony, or is
It's a tile?
This is tile.
no, honey?
Back over there,
Yeah.
it's laminate.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't put it in. We'll see what we got
Yeah.
No
here.
problem. Do you mind if I talk to you first and then we can talk to Jean after? Or
Well, I'd rather be present.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, Gene.
Okay.
so this is how the tip comes in. Okay. And it says this occurred on September 29th of 2023.
Hmm.
And do you recognize this email?
Just say yes. It's okay.
Not off the top of my head.
Oh,
Does it look like one that you may use?
It might.
Okay.
What is it?
Angie.womble@outlook.com.
no, it doesn't mean anything necessarily, other than he may have been. Now, again, everybody has a past, and I think majority of people should already know mine by now. It wasn't in anything illegal. Just make sure we get that on the table. But back when you first get to the internet, you think of things that you can get when you're not very personable. I wasn't personable. Here's the biggest thing that many people that involved in trying to hide things from, say, spouses or their girlfriends or their friends, is they think the more unaware you behave, the more they believe you have nothing to do with it. I want to give you some advice from someone who's been guilty of being caught doing something when you shouldn't be doing it. Admit it. Just go ahead and just say, that was. The more you prolong and try to lie, it's worse. You're not coming across innocent. You're coming across phenomenally guilty. Like, what? It might be. No, it is. It is. And you are trying to skirt rules and skirt things, and now you're caught. This is guilt acting up on my boy here.
But I don't remember, honestly.
Okay. Have you ever been on Outlook? Have you ever used Outlook as an email? You've been retired before 23. So it wouldn't have been a federal, he's a federal employee. Or was.
Everything begins.
Anyway, no. This is
Okay. So as you see that we kind of get all the login, you'll see the registration IP address and
okay.
stuff like that. And on this account, do you recognize anything?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Okay. Is it something you're comfortable talking to me about in front of your?
No.
No.
You better tell me, honey, because I'll find out.
Well,
Anthony Bezio's wife grows curious as to why her husband is reluctant to speak in front of her. She goes on to insist that the officers conduct their questioning with her present.
Do you mind if I talk to him alone?
No, I want to hear what it is. Just tell me.
well, I'll tell you. We talked to them.
No, I want to know. Go ahead.
It might be better if he just kind of talks to us first.
It's okay.
No, it's not. Okay.
Honey, You gotta tell me, so let's go.
But it might be easier on him to tell you when we're not present.
What is it? Corner, what is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the address? What is the complaint?
What's the complaint? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it just,
complaint. Yeah.
So do you want to kind of tell me about that account really quick and what's on it?
well, I don't have it anymore.
You don't have it anymore?
No.
Okay, when was the last time you used it?
Mm-hmm.
Probably around that time.
Ooh. So whenever you're asking me, that's when it was done. We good now? You can move on. Go to another house. This will be house number 10. Go to the next one. No, fam. Mm-mm. Mm.
So how long ago do you think?
Over a year.
Over a year ago?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did you use that account for?
Just
Mm-hmm.
entertainment.
Entertainment?
Yeah,
right.
Now, at this moment, my anticipation that the wife is thinking he's just been watching X-rated stuff. You know, maybe at the most he's watching most inappropriate things you could think of with other people. That's probably what's crossing her mind. If only it were just that. But normally the police will not show up to your abode if you're just watching consenting adults in adult provocative locations. They're not going to just pull up on say, hey, that's illegal material, because it's not. In many states, it's not illegal. However, there is a genre of it that is explicitly illegal. And I'm guessing you already know that that's possibly what he was imbibing in. Okay.
So I'm like going to show you some photos. Okay, can you just tell me if you recognize them? It's from a copy machine, so I apologize. It's a little blurry. These are going to be from videos that I kind of just took still shots of.
Okay.
Do you recognize that?
Yes.
Okay.
You notice how he kind of shades his body to hopefully hide it from her?
Yes.
You recognize that?
Yes.
And the copy.
This next one I do have sanitized. Okay. Do you recognize
Yes.
it?
Yes. Oh, no. I don't think so.
What, is she supposed to be underage or something?
Yes.
Yeah, I honestly,
Uh-huh. Honestly,
Okay.
please be
if
honest.
she is, then it was something that I shared from something else that I saw,
Mhm.
but it wasn't something I generated.
Okay. So tell me about that. What do you mean by that you shared by something else?
It's a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, so I don't really know. I don't go into, I don't request anything like that.
Okay.
If I see it if I saw at the time, if I had seen it on X, I might have done something with it. I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah.
I may have posted it.
Okay. So you may have posted that image?
I may have. I
Okay.
just don't remember.
Okay.
Just online.
I mean, now that you kind of know the gist of it, do you mind if we kind of talk to him more in private?
What do you say, Mom?
And we can
I
have,
do mind, because I feel like we need an attorney here. That's what I feel like.
So
So I
you're
don't
not
know what
going
you've
to
done,
arrest right
but,
now.
you know,
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is I've never shared anything that I thought
Okay.
and
was
and our
underage.
biggest concern is making sure that you're not still looking at the stuff that's not
Oh, I'm
like
not.
on your devices or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yes,
And
I
so
understand.
yeah. Would you be willing to let us look at your device real quick? So we can just verify it's not on there? Because that would be an easy way to end this pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you normally get on Twitter? Like, do you use your cell phone or the laptop, an iPad?
My iPad.
Your iPad? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you mind if we look?
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay.
I don't
Thank
mind at
you.
all.
Again, this is a lack of awareness as to how the internet operates. In his mind, he's probably thinking, heck, I already deleted anything anyway, so they're not going to find anything. digital footprints are there. Regardless, you might be rid of them on your machine, but they link back to someone's server that has your footprint having been there, grabbed a piece of information, grabbed a video, grabbed a picture, and taken it with you. They know. Okay.
You all can come in if you want.
You want to go on?
Instead of the table right here.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris.
Okay.
Anthony later admitted to viewing child. According to detectives, the images depicted children between the ages of 10 and 13 years old. Detectives also discovered that Anthony was in possession of videos and images of adults engaging in intercourse with dogs, a horse, and a cow. Anthony Bezio later turned himself in at the Pineda County Jail on February 5th, 2025. He's been charged with 3 counts of possession of child and 12 counts of sexual activity involving animals.
Illegal. Quite. I don't know. If they found it, he's guilty. He's gonna go to jail. How long? That's anyone's guess. Anyone's guess. Today's society, it's kind of hit and miss. It really is. In many cases, people like this should be put away for a very long time. But we know the running theory is that the majority of them not put away for a very long time. Listen, if you have issues with this, get help. It before it gets to a place where you harm others and yourself, get help. It really is something that you need to address. And it starts very low grade, but without any kind of attention being drawn to it and you seeking help about it, you're going to get into trouble. Don't be like Anthony and try and hide. It's better to come clean, get what you need to get done with help-wise, and change your life perspective for you. And if you're like him and you have grandkids or kids, for them too. Anyway, let us know what you think about this guy. I'm sure what most of you probably think already, but I'd like to get your 2 cents on this. Please, if you don't mind, leave them in the comment section below. We'll catch you on the next one.
One wrong move turn the present into the past. I don't ride for nobody, no badge, no crew. Truth, don't play favors, it just come through. I don't take sides, I take time and review. So to put it, let the context break through. If you clean, that stamp stay true. If you foul, that show up too. No miss, no spin, no cover up hype. Everything judge in plain sight.